The document that articulates the rights and responsibilities of patients and healthcare providers for optimal consumer satisfaction. Chimdimba NDBC in this report says the bill is described as a code and standard-setting tool for patient-caregivers relationship.
Emergency. The nurse was like, they've closed.
When my daughter wanted to put to bed, she was standing there when baby came and they saw baby in her hand.
These experiences are few of many cases of complaints by clients who patronize healthcare facilities but return with tales of woes as regards quality of service delivery. The increasing cases of such patient-healthcare provider relationship informed the decision of the Consumer Protection Council to draft the Patient's Bill of Rights. The document provides for patients' rights to information in understandable language, urgent medical intervention, clean and secure environment, treatment with respect, timely access to medical records, which should be confidential, and expression of dissatisfaction of poor services.
When you walk into a facility, the services that are to be should be displayed in that place. And the patient have a right to be treated before money.
We will stand by this bill. We shall join the CPC in creating more awareness.
This development, many say, is long overdue.
It will help them at length in knowing what is the problem, and from there they could plan from their little resources.
The bill is translated into 3 major Nigerian languages and Pidgin English, with its implementation to take immediate effect. Chimdimba NDBC, NTA News.
292 million persons are estimated to be active carriers of hepatitis B virus globally, with 22 million of Nigerians affected by the disease. Minister of Health, Professor Isaac Adewole, announced this in Abuja at an activity to mark 2018 World Hepatitis Day. Basi Itaikban reports.
Viral hepatitis is a global infectious disease that is a threat to public health, with Nigeria being a major contributor to the number of infected persons. The Minister of Health, however, affirmed that the federal government is determined to eliminate viral hepatitis by 2030.
We would rather strengthen the health system than be looking at disease entities. The hepatitis we are talking about, we want it to be tested even at the basic level. So this government will focus more on system rather than on disease.
Former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, on his part said the greater problem is that most people affected have neither heard of the disease or are aware of their status.
I urge the federal and state governments to seriously give consideration to an upward review of the annual budgetary allocation to the federal and state ministries of health to a benchmark that can reduce the burden of viral hepatitis.
The cases of viral hepatitis, experts say, are common amongst people between the ages of 21 and 40. Basi Taikbang, NTA News.
To security matters now, Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai says the Nigerian Army is re-strategizing to immediately stop the banditry in Zamfara State and Birnangwari axis of Kaduna State. Suleiman Abdullahi Rigachukun reports that the Chief of Army Staff stated this during a visit to military formations in southern Kaduna.
It was an operational visit by the Chief of Army Staff to newly constructed facilities and those renovated by the Nigerian Army. The first port of call was the block of staff quarters at the Nigerian Navy School of Armament Technology, Kachia, and the renovated Omar Musa Erado Auditorium in the joint military facility.
You know what has always gone, before elections, and the level of insecurity always, goes up. And as such, the troops have to be alert to ensure that they maintain the security that is required.
The Chief of Army Staff was also at the Joint Operational Base Kafanchan, where he interacted with officers and men deployed to maintain peace in the area.
Southern Kaduna has witnessed relative peace since the establishment of this forward operation base. The Chief of Army Staff said his troops will continue to maintain peace in this part of the state and the country as a whole.
We are getting the relevant platforms to ensure that we get all the needed intelligence to be able to deal with those issues.
While at the palaces of Emir of Jama'a Alhaji Muhammad Isa Muhammadu and Chief of Kaninkon Tanko Tete, the Chief of Army Staff acknowledged the support of the locals and the peace being enjoyed in southern Kaduna, promising that forward-based operational base will be expanded to a battalion to kickstart motorcycle operation by special forces in the area. In Kaduna, I am Suleiman Abdullahi Rigachikung, NTA News.
The Nigerian Armed Forces says it will not be business as usual for armed bandits wreaking havoc in towns and villages in Zamfara State. This was made known by the Air Officer Commanding Special Operations Command, Air Vice Marshal Akbasa Okon, in Katsina State.
Really land there and protect all of them. So Katsina happens to be the best place for that, and that is why we are here. More will still be arriving after today, and some personnel are still coming in, and other equipment for the same operation. Helices are coming in to support the same operation. That's why I'm telling you that it's going to be a total departure from what we've been having before. Just like the name of the operation implies, Diran Mikia.
Correspondent Olajide Bello reports that Air Vice Marshal Okon from Katsina proceeded to the Nigerian Air Force Quick Response Group in Gusau, Zamfara State for an on-the-spot inspection. The federal government is to partner with the Voice of America to combat fake news. Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed solicited for this collaboration with the director of the organization who visited him in Abuja. Anthony Forson reports.
Tackling the havoc fake news has caused humanity from old, Lai Mohammed said the media must tread with caution.
Because the greatest challenge the entire world is facing today is actually fake news. And even the BBC reported that the herdsmen, farmers' clashes, and even other conflicts in Nigeria in particular have been fueled largely by fake news, and how it is a threat to peace, democracy, and even the entire corporate existence of Nigeria.
The federal government, the minister said, having spotted the danger signals, went to work, galvanizing to tackle the menace, which is fueling pockets of the crisis the country is facing. But the sweeting story is that the federal government is on top of the situation.
Criminality in any form is abhorred by this government. And I'm glad that even if the media refuses to report it, these killings are on the decline. Because the government has put in motion certain steps to check the killings.
The minister explained efforts of the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration's commitment to fulfilling its three-point agenda upon which it campaigned. Leader of the delegation and director of the Voice of America, Amanda Bennett, said Nigeria, with its size and population, stand as the organization's largest listenership. And as a government-funded organization, they have a role to play in combating negative ideals.
I think we hopefully play an important role here because Voice of America provides around the world fair, objective, neutral, and fact-based information, nothing of the fake news.
Amanda Burnett is accompanied on the trip by Ngese Mengesha, Director, Voice of America, Africa Division, as well as Ali Mustafa, Managing Editor, Voice of America, Hausa Service. In Abuja, Anthony Forson, NTA News.
Time to take a break for some messages. We have more reports when we come back.
Bros, I find correct words. Huh?
See the shop for that side.
I will call that.
That be correct words.
Now the shop be done, now the next one.
Peter, See as people they pack, they go to the shop, go buy clothes. It don't reach like 5 days now. I just suspect this Tunde way this is where in Waka could carry Waka. See, I go blow whistle. I go blow whistle to go spoil.
Your whistle. Come on, go investigate the matter before you blow whistle. Whistle blood. Come on, come on.
Thank you for coming.
Show first.
Come. Not only you the circle for this market. Why be say only your shop everybody come? I just want blow whistle. See, I go blow something. This will not be whistle blowing matter. Now MTN goodie bag.
What be MTN goodie bag?
With MTN goodie bag, if you carry your market enter another level, whether not for Facebook or for WhatsApp or for Twitter, for as low as 25 naira.
25 naira.
Yes, so dial *131*3# with just 25 naira daily or 50 naira weekly. You go get double data to browse Facebook, Instagram, chat, WhatsApp. Make yourself come to get double.
Borno State had for years been without functional agro-processing industries. To reverse that situation, this expansive land on Maiduguri-Damaturu Highway is being used for ongoing construction of Borno's industrial layout. The state government has since acquired a series of agricultural machinery and established seedlings production centers. Besides agriculture, the industrial layout has a solar panel manufacturing factory, amongst a list of industries that will share electricity, raw materials, security, and other communal resources. This is another legacy of Governor Kashim Shettima.
A beautiful life and a great future is possible. Stand with Standards Organization of Nigeria. Avoid substandard products, electrical appliances with damaging effects, tires without DOT number, stuffed and rusty edges. They can cause accidents. 12.5 kg LPG cylinders used as camp gas is a disaster waiting to happen. Substandard cables can cause inferno. Other substandard products to avoid include batteries, electrical bulbs, iron rods, pressing iron, brake pads. They will only endanger our today and future. Join hands with SON in ridding our country of substandard products. Don't buy or sell substandard products. See something? Say something. Call these numbers. Standards Organization of Nigeria. Improving life through standards.
How did I get here? It all started shortly after I graduated from MSTC, the Model Skills Training Center, with a certificate in ICT. I successfully developed a data management program that has been called the software of the future. Thanks to its success, everyone wants it. And as you can see, now everyone wants me. But I'm not alone. The skills training programs at MSTC are equipping young Nigerians to become the next big success story. Whether it's ICT, mechatronics, facility technology, electronics and computer networking, or culinary studies, a certificate at MSTC is the way of the future. And just like me,
there he is.
Everyone will want you to.
ITF, developing the nation's human resource.
Do you know that the Nigerian police now operates in the best international practices of policing? Do you know that the Nigerian police has been restructured to be more accountable and responsive to all your security challenges? Now, what the police demand from you is your trust, your collaborative efforts by providing necessary information about criminals and their activities in your neighborhood. Be vigilant. To achieve our creed as we promise, we shall police the country based on international core values of policing with integrity. We shall ensure that rule of law prevails in our actions and activities. We shall respect diversity, display courage, show compassion, and demonstrate professionalism. We shall operate within the principle of democratic policing. We shall shun corruption, and we shall make Nigeria safer and secured under the leadership of IGP Ibrahim Otum Idris.
Let the wind of change blowing across the country chase away crime for the benefit of our society. Yes, the Nigerian police says this change must come with peace and tranquility.
This message was brought to you by the Public Relations Department of the Nigerian Police Force.
Digital Peers International presents the 17th Digitech Summer Camp with the theme Selling Without Borders.
Make the 2018 summer a worthwhile vacation for your child at the Bafemi Awolowo University International School, Ile-Ife, in Osun State. For an exposure to learn the best of social media, developing apps, and generating power. The 2018 ICT-based creative camp and competition for young minds of 8 to 18 years of age starts from August 5th to 7th in 2018. The 2 weeks camp is in collaboration with the Bafemi Awolowo University, Bode Akindele Youth Initiative, and the Ooni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty Obadeye Enito Ogunwusi. For registration, visit www.digitops.org. For sponsorships and inquiries, call 0807-782-3307, 0807-782-3308. Email dpi@digitops.org. Social media platforms. Media partners. At Digitest, your child's future is guaranteed. Digitest is something about the future of your child.
Welcome back. Dismissed insinuations that President Muhammadu Buhari may have a hand in the impeachment saga between the executive and the legislative arms in Benue State, which occurred while the president was away attending the ECOWAS ECCA summit in Togo. A statement by the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, explained that President Buhari will never be part of such unconstitutional act, as he knows that he will always stand by what is fair and noble, reiterating that any attempt to drag President Muhammadu Buhari into such infamy will not stand. The statement notes that the people who stoke fires by deliberate acts of omission or commission and thereafter urge the president to put it out will realize that this president will be guided by the Constitution at all times, no matter the attempt to entangle him in unwanted controversies. The newly appointed caretaker chairman of the All Progressive Congress in Kwara State, Bashir Bolarinwa, says the zero tolerance of President Muhammadu Buhari to corruption will soon yield positive results with the cooperation of all Nigerians. This was in a reaction to the step taken by the National Working Committee of the party. Aisha Abubakar Yahya reports.
The National Working Committee of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has dissolved the Kwara State executives of the party. According to the resolution, the National Working Committee, at its meeting recently, examined the unfolding developments within the party in Kwara State, specifically the irregularities that characterize the conduct and outcome of the congresses that produce the leadership of the party at all levels. This decision, according to members of APC in Kwara State, is a right step towards the right direction. They said this development will not only serve as an encouragement to members, but will also be an opportunity for them to be more relevant in the party.
Solution of the executive, the way forward is that there's going to be progress in Kwara State APC. We are going to get ourselves down and reform ourselves into an amicable body where we will call in others who are interested in development of Kwara State to come and work with us.
Before we start this program, some people are saying that we don't know what we are doing. But alhamdulillah for today, we now stand for Buhari, inshallah. Say Baba 2019, we stand for Buhari.
The National Working Committee of the party will be constituting a caretaker committee led by the state party chairman Bashir Bolarinwa to see the affairs of the party in the state immediately. Aisha Abubakar Yahya, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Senate President Abubakar Bukola Saraki has announced his decision to defect from the All Progressive